ॐ वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणी विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरवे सर्वलोकानां भिषजे भवरोगिणां निधये सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पादं शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। साक्षात्कृतं दयानन्दं परमार्थस्वरूपिणं तत्त्वज्ञानप्रशास्तारं प्रणतोऽस्मि परं पदम्। ॐ सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। अखण्डं सच्चिदानन्दम्
अखण्डं सच्चिदानन्दम्
अवाङ्मनसगोचरम्
अवाङ्मनसगोचरम्
आत्मानमखिलाधारम्
आत्मानमखिलाधारम्
आश्रये भीष्टसिद्धये
आश्रयेऽभीष्टसिद्धये
अर्थतोऽप्यद्वयानन्दान्
अर्थतोऽप्यद्वयानन्दान्
अतीतद्वैतभानतः
अतीतद्वैतभानतः
गुरूनाराध्य वेदान्तसारं भक्ष्ये यथामति।
गुरूणाराध्य वेदान्तसारं भक्ष्ये यथामति।
वेदान्तो नाम उपनिषत् प्रमाणम् तदुपकारीणि शारीरक सूत्रादीनि च
तदुपकारिणी शारीरकसूत्राणि च
अस्य वेदान्त प्रकरणत्वात्
अस्य वेदान्तप्रकरणत्वात्
तदीयैः एव अनुबन्धैः
तदीयैः अनुबन्धैः
तद्वत्ता सिद्धेः
तद्वत्ता
सिद्धेः
न ते पृथक् आलोचनीयाः
न ते
पृथगालोचनीयाः
तत्र अनुबन्धो नाम
तत्र
अनुबन्धो नाम
अधिकारिविषयसम्बन्धप्रयोजनानि
अधिकारी
विषयसम्बन्धप्रयोजनानि
अनुबन्धः अनुबन्धचतुष्टये अधिकारी विषये दृष्टवन्तः अधिकारी we discussed elaborately who is an adhikari. Now the next topic in the Anubandha is Vishaya. The author concluded the discussion on adhikari with a quote from the Upadesha Sagasya. Let us read that. He summarized. He is an adhikari. Evam bhutaha
एवं भूतः
Pramata adhikari
प्रमाता अधिकारी
Shanto dantaha
शान्तो दान्तः
इत्यादि श्रुतेः
इत्यादि श्रुतेः उक्तं च
इत्यादि श्रुतेः
प्रशान्तचित्ताय जितेन्द्रियाय च
प्रशान्तचित्ताय जितेन्द्रियाय
जितेन्द्रियाय च
प्रहीनदोषाय यथोक्तकारिणे
प्रहीणदोषाय
प्रहीनदोषाय
यथोक्तकारिणे
गुणान्विताय अनुगताय सर्वदा
गुणान्विताय
गुणान्विताय
अनुगताय
अनुगताय
सर्वदा
प्रदेयमेतत् सततं मुमुक्षवे इति
प्रदेयमेतत् सततं
हृदयमेतत्
मुमुक्षवे
सततं
इति
मुमुक्षवे इति
He concluded Pramata adhikari Shantaha dhantaha uparataha bhutva prashanta chitta jitendriya prashanta chittam yasya saha jitendriyani, that is dhani, prahina doshaya, free from ragadvesha, yatokta karine shastrena yatoktam tat karoti yatokta kari, endowed with all the devi sampat, gunanvitaya sarvada anugataya, shastram tata gunam anugataya sarvada. Mumuksha, for what purpose? Mumukshave. Mumukshave referring to mumukshutvam, the person, referring to the person, mumukshave, mumukshu. For mumukshu, here mumukshave, chaturthi bhakti, referring to the person who has got mumukshutvam. Mumukshutvam, that person, mumukshave. All are in chaturthi. Prashanta chittaya, jitendriyaya, prahina doshaya, tokta karinam. Tasmai, etat upadesham pradeyam tattavyam iti. For the purpose of moksha, the one who has got all this eligibility, to him, pradeyam, upadesham, pradeyam, etat, pradeyam, satatam pradeyam. Satatam, always. Always pradeyam. Satatam pradeyam mumukshave iti. The author Sadananda Saraswati is summarized. So this person is an adhikari. Iti Pratamaha Anubandaha adhikari is completed. Now comes the next topic, which is Vishaya. In the Anubandha Chatushtayam, after adhikari, Vishaya, then Sambandha, then Prayojanam. All these things which have been discussed in the other Prakana Grantha as well as in the Upanishad by the Vashyakara. Now here it is dealt a little elaborately. Having spent a lot of time on defining the adhikari and all the words which are used in the definition of the adhikari. The first one was a definition, adhikari to vidivat adhita veda vedangatvena. All the words in that line were described. None of the words was left out. Every word was discussed, explained. All the technical terms explained. Now the next Anubandha Chatushtaya, which is Vishayaha. Vishayaha means subject. Vishayaha is subject. What is the subject matter of Vedanta? What is the subject matter of the Prakana Grantha, Vedantasara? The same as that of the Vedanta, Uttara Mimamsa. What is that Vishaya? Vishaya is Aikyam. Aikyam, the oneness. Oneness is the Vishaya. All the Shastra, all the Vedanta Shastra, all the Upanishads, all the Prakana Grantha, Gita, this Prasthanatrayam, all are committed in presenting the Aikyam, presenting the oneness. Oneness of what? Oneness of Jiva and Brahma. Jiva, Brahma, Aikyam. Ekasya bhavaha Aikyam. Aikyam is not union. It is not something, it is not that the two things were separate. Now it has become one, joined. The yoking, yoge, Jivatma, Paramatma, they were separate. Now they were yoked, they were joined. And the means of joining is yoga. This is some crazy idea. There is no joining, there is no union. You cannot join that because it is not different to join. If it was different, then you can join. Even then, if you join, because it was different, it continued to be different only. There is no Aikyam possible. There is no Aikyam possible. If you mix the Tikakara will say, this is Aikyam, the oneness is not like mixing milk with the water. Neera Kshira Yogo Aikyam Tadvatana. Water and milk, both are different. Both are of different nature. Water and milk both are of different nature. Their constitution itself is different. Now you mix it, both becomes one Aikyam, union. It cannot be. That is physical union because of the nature of the water, and when it is mixed with the milk, it becomes white. That's the same whiteness is maintained. But still, by method, even Amsa Pakshi can separate the water, can separate the milk from the water. It can consume only milk, leaving out the water. Amsa Pakshi. Even though it is made one, both are of different nature, made one, but still it is different. That is not the union we are talking about. So there is no physical union. That is not the Aikyam here. That which is always one, that which is always, that never became separated. That is the Aikyam. Therefore, recognizing that both of them are Chaitanyam, Shuddha Chaitanyam. What are those? Both Jiva, Brahma. Jivatma and Paramatma. The content of this, the individual, Jivatma, Atma, Pratyekatma, and this Jagat Karanam, Brahma, Ishvara, Tayogo Aikyam. So Jivatma Paramatmanaha Abhinnaha. It is always Abhinnaha, always not different, not separate. That is the Aikyam. So Aikyam is not something doing, it is recognizing. Recognizing the fact that Jiva and Brahma not separate, recognizing the fact that they are one. Agam Jivaha Brahmanaha na bhinnaha, Agam Atma Brahmanaha na bhinnaha, therefore Agam Brahma Asmi. The nature of me, my Swarupa of me is Brahma. That Brahma which is Purnam, which is limitless, all pervading. It means not limited by space. It is Nityam, not limited by time, not bound by time. There is no Janma, there is no Maranam for Brahma. It is what the reality, it is what the Satyam is. That Brahma is this Atma, Pratyekatma. Understanding that, and that is through the Mahavakyam, that is a Vishaya, that is a topic of Vedanta, and Prakana Grantha, since this Prakana Grantha deals with the Vedanta, therefore Vishaya of Vedanta is the Vishaya of this Prakana Grantha also. Therefore, Jiva Brahma Aikyam. That is the Prameya Vishaya, that is the thing to be known. Is it Jnatamba or Ajnatamba? If it is Jnatam, then we don't have to study, we don't have to do Vichara. Since it is not Jnatam, it is Ajnata Vishaya, not known. Therefore, that is to be known, that is a thing to be known, therefore it is Prameyam. There's the Prameyatva status. In that only Vedantanam Tatparyam Asti. Vedanta is committed in presenting that only, all the Upanishads. Tattva Samanvayat, the Brahma Sutra, Tattva Samanvayat, all the Upanishads, all the Shastrams are committed in presenting the fact that Jiva is not different from Brahma. Jiva Brahma Aikyam, Tatparyam, Tatpara, Vedantanam Tatparyam, Asmin Vishaye eva Vartate, Jiva Brahma Aikyam. So Jiva Brahmanoho Ekatva Bhavaha Aikyam. That is the Vishaya, and that is what the author here says. Vishayaha. Let us read. Vishayaha.
Vishayah
Jiva Brahmaikyam.
Jiva Brahmaikyam
Shuddha Chaitanyam.
Shuddha
Shuddha
Chaitanyam
Chaitanyam
Prameyam.
Prameyam
Tatra eva Vedantaram Tatparyad.
Tatra
Tatra
eva
eva
Vedantanam
Vedantanam Tatparyat
Tatparyat
Vishayaha. Vishayaha is subject matter. Vishayaha. Jiva Brahma Aikyam. Jiva Brahma Aikyam. Aikyam of Jiva and Brahma. That is, it is not Jiva is different from Brahma. It was different and therefore now it has become one, not like that. The Swarupa of Jiva is Chaitanyam and Swarupa of Brahma is Chaitanyam. Therefore, Shuddha Chaitanyam Prameyam. Jiva Brahma Aikyam Shuddha Chaitanyam. The subject matter of the Prakarana Grantha, Shastram, is Aikyam, oneness of Jiva and Brahma, and the oneness, the nature of Jiva is not different from the nature of Brahma. Brahma and Jiva, that is Jivatma Paramatma, that is Chaitanyam, that is Ekam Chaitanyam. Chaitanyam is not Binnaha. There are many Jivatmas. Paramatma is Ekaha. So not that all enjoy different Chaitanyam. Not therefore, Shuddha Chaitanyam eva. Chaitanyam consciousness. Iti Granthasya Vishayaha. Jivatma Paramatmanoho Aikyam eva Vishayaha. Iti Granthasya Vishayaha. Aikyam na Mishri Bhavaha. Aikyam na Mishri Bhava. It is not mixing up of Nirakshirayoho iva, like the water and the milk. Nirakshirayoho iva Mishri Bhavaha na. Iti Dyotayitam eva Shuddha Chaitanyam iti Padamasti. Shuddha Chaitanyam Uttamasti. Why the word Shuddha Chaitanyam is there? Shuddha Chaitanyam, pure consciousness, not adulterated consciousness. Consciousness is ever Shuddha. It is, consciousness is always Shuddha. Shuddha meaning, why the word consciousness always Shuddha? Why Shuddha word is there? Because this Upadhi cannot cause any change in the Chaitanya. Upadhi itself is because of Chaitanya. Upadhi is Mithya. Upadhi is Mithya. This Mithya Upadhi, whether it is Jiva Upadhi or Ishvara Upadhi, whether it is Veshti Upadhi or Samashti Upadhi, it is Mithya. Therefore, the content of the individual is Chaitanya. Content of the total is also Chaitanya. Therefore, there is no mixture of these two. There is no mixture. Therefore, Nirakshira Yogo Mishri Bhavaha na Tadyotayitam eva Shuddha Chaitanyam iti padasya iti padam atra asti. Shuddha Chaitanyam iti uttam asti. The Shuddha Chaitanyam, the word is here in order to convey that there is no mixing up of two different things. Two different things, that is two things having different nature. That is not mixed. That is why the word Shuddha Chaitanyam is there. And Aikyam, this is a topic of Vedanta. This is the topic of Vedanta. Other Vishayas are all supporting topic. This is a topic and this is a Prameya Vishaya. This is to be known. So Abheda, that is Aikyam, Abhedaha, Eva, Aikya Shabdena. Aikyam is Abhedaha, non-difference. Aikya Shabdena, Abhedaha iti Gragyaha, Gnatavyaha. So therefore, this Vedaha, the difference, what we see, is Ajnana Kalpitaha. This Veda is Drishyatvat. Drishyatvat, it is Atmani Ajnana Kalpitaha. The Veda is available for your perception. It's available for your drishti. So therefore, it is Ajnana Kalpita. This is Ajnana Kalpita. Really speaking, there is no Veda, Abhedaha. Therefore, for Abheda, for Aikyam, this Ajnana has to go. That is Vaishastra. Abhedaha is Vastavikaha. But Vedaha is our perception. Therefore, Veda being Ajnana Kalpita, it is Kalpita. It is because of wrong perception, wrong understanding. Therefore, only this Abeda has to be taught by the Shastram. That is why Shastram has got the Prameya, it has got the Vishaya, it has got something to convey. That's why Shastram is a Pramanam. Therefore, Shastrena Bodhaniyaha. Shastrena Bodhaniyaha. Therefore, Prameyam. Prameyam is the object of knowledge. That is, Pramanam has got Prameyam. Prameyam will be there. Prama is knowledge. Pramana is means of knowledge. Pramata, the subject. Prameya, the object of knowledge. What is the object of knowledge of Shastram? It is not like any other object available for other Pramana. Here, the Prameya Vishaya is this Aikyam, which is Ajnatam, and also cannot be known through other Pramana. Therefore, Shastrena Bodhaniyaha, this Prameyam. Therefore, and that is the Tatrayeva, Putra Tatra Aikya Vishaye Eva, Vedantanam, Sarvesham Vedantanam, Tatparyat, because all the Vedas, Tatparyam Asti, all the Vedas they converge in conveying the same Abeda, same Advaita, Aikyam. Tatreva Vedantanam. So therefore, Aikyam is the only topic of the Upanishads. Upanishads being many, all the Upanishads, the Prasthanatraya, Brahma Sutra, Gita, all the Prakarana Granthas, everything are committed in presenting the same Tatparya. Other Vishayas are also there in the Shastra. Those are all only supporting topics. Shastra talks about Srishti. That is not the Tatparyam of the Shastra. Shastra talks about the koshas, the avastatraya, etc. That is all prakriya. That is all the prakriya the Shastra uses, but commitment of the Shastra is presenting the Jiva Brahma Aikam, which is Ajnata Vishayam, therefore Prameyam, Prameya Vishayatva. Therefore, Shastrena Bodhaniyaha. Therefore, in the Mahavakyam, Tat Tum Asi. Tat Tum Asi, Tat Pada, referring to Ishvara, Tat Pada, and Tum Pada referring to Jiva. Tat Pada, when you say Ishvara, therefore, to understand Ishvara, we have to talk about Srishti. But Shastram doesn't have commitment in presenting the Srishti. Similarly, Tvam-pada, when we discuss, Tvam-pada referring to Jiva, therefore, we have to talk about Panchakosha, Avastatraya, etc. So, Tvam-pada Shodhanartham, Panchakosha, Avastatrayadi, Vivekaha. Tat-pada Shodhanartham, Srishti. So, these other topics, they clarify what Tat-padam and Tvam-padam is. But the main topic, the Vishaya is Aikya. Jiva Brahma Aikya. Therefore, Pramata, the Adhikari, Pramanam, which is Vedanta, and Prameya is Jiva Brahma Aikyam, that is the Vishaya. When these come together, then the Prama, that is Brahma, Vidya, the knowledge is produced. If Vidya, this knowledge is not produced, then one of them is lacking or missing. Knowledge will not take place. If there is Pramana Shanka or Prameya Shanka, knowledge cannot take place. Therefore, with regard to Pramanam, one should have Shraddha, discussed already. With Prameya Vishaya, it is Ajnata Vishaya, it is not Jnata Vishaya. and Prameya Vishaya. For that, Shastram is the Pramanam. Therefore, with regard to Prameya, with regard to the Prameya Shanka, that also has to be clarified by Mananam and Vidyasanam. So when Pramana Prameya Shanka are not there, the Shanka, the doubt with regard to Pramanam and Prameya not there, still the knowledge did not take place. It means the problem is the Adhikari. Therefore, the Adhikari has to improve those things which are lacking. Improve, or he has to make himself ready for the receipt of this knowledge. He should make himself a fit recipient. That is through Karma Yoga, Upasana, Ityadi. Kamya Nishiddha Varjana Purasaram, Nitya Naimittika Upasana Anushtanam, Tena Chitta Shuddhihi, Janayati, Upasana Anushtanena, Chitta Naishchalyam. That is Adhikari Pramata. When all these are there, knowledge has to take place. Iti Vishayaha. Now, Jiva Brahma Aikyam is the Vishaya. And that is Chaitanyam. The Aikyam in terms of recognizing that Chaitanyam, Shuddha Chaitanyam, Ekam Shuddham Chaitanyam, Chaitanyam which is Ekam. So Jiva Swarupa is Chaitanyam, Brahma Swarupa is Chaitanyam. Therefore, the difference is Nitya and Swarupam is Chaitanyam. Agam Chaitanyam, I am consciousness, pure consciousness, that is my Swarupam, and that is not subject to change. Shariram may come and go, but Aham Atma doesn't undergo any change. And that is that I can understanding that is a Vishaya, presenting that is a Vishaya, that only Shastram presents. Therefore, that is a Tatparyam of all the Vedanta Shastra. That is why all the Upanishads, studying all the Upanishads, not for knowing different things. It is for knowing the same thing. What is learned in the Kata Upanishad, the same thing is learned in other Upanishad, Mundaka Upanishad. What is learned in Mundaka Upanishad, same thing in Kena Upanishad. Then why do we study all Upanishads? One Upanishad is enough. Mokshaya Mandukya Meva Alam. Mandukya Upanishad, there is a statement for Moksha Mandukya alone is enough. Why do we study so many Upanishads? In fact, 10 Upanishads we study, and that too 10 Upanishads are studied for the sake of studying the Brahma Sutra, ultimately. Since the Brahma Sutra uses the passages from these 10 Upanishads, therefore Bhashyakara had written Bhashyam for those 10 Upanishads, therefore we study. It is not that Upanishads present different topic. Topic is same. Maybe one Upanishad present Panchakosha Viveka elaborately. Some Upanishad may present Avastatraya Viveka like Mandukya elaborately. Different Upanishads are there, therefore we can keep ourselves engaged in the study of these Upanishads. Our mind will be there in the Shastra Vishaya. Because Asuptehe Amaranat Kalam Nagit Vedanta Chintanaya. Till Maranam, till the end, let us be engaged in the thoughts of Vedanta. Because that alone will remove all the samskaras, whatever we had gained. That will go and that will make us give more and more clarity, more stick to the Shastram, the teaching, so that studying Shastram also improves the Adhikaritvam. So we discover ourselves to be more and more an Adhikari, we get more clarity, we grow. That is why we study Shastram, different Upanishads. Because different Upanishads are there, therefore, one may think different subject matter. That is why Brahma Sutra also Tattu Samanvayat. Samanvaya, all the Upanishads converge in this Vishaya only. Vishaya is Aikyam. Aikyam is the Vishaya of all the Upanishads. Brahma Sutra, but Vyasacharya, in the beginning itself, the Samanvayadhikara. That he makes it very clear. So therefore, the subject matter is Aikyam, Jiva Brahma Aikyam. Now here, Vidban Manonadhikara, let us read. I will just give the gist of what he discusses here. Let me read from the line. Prahina doshaya. Prahina doshaya nitanta nirmala swantaya yatokta karine kamya nishiddha varjana parasparam nityadi anushtana labdeshvara pritaye. Ishvara pritaye. This is in connection to the adhikari. Ishvara pritaye. Let him do what is ordained by the Shastram, avoiding kamya nishiddha karma, prahina dosha, free from being all the dosha, raga, dvesha, nitanta nirmala swantaya. That word was there in the definition of adhikari, who has got the nirmala swanta antakaranam. Therefore, gunanvitaya viveka vairagya uparati titiksha samadhana yuktaya. All the qualifications which are there in the definition of adhikari. It is given gunanvitaya, endowed with the gunas. Then viveka vairagya uparati titiksha samadhanam yuktaya, referring to the person yuktaya tasmai sarvada gurum anugataya, always following the guru, not physically following the teaching of the guru. Shraddha lave, shraddalu is shraddalu, shraddavan purushaha. Shastreshu guru vakyeshu. Shraddha lave, shraddalu, tasmai shraddha lave, evam bhutaya mumukshave, etat atmajnanam satatam guruna deyamiti shlokartaha. The shlokarta already we have seen. So evam bhutaya mumukshe, for such a mumukshus, atmajnanam. Through atmajnana moksha, the one who is after moksha is mumukshu, tasmai, for him, satatam, always guruna deyamiti pradeyamiti should be given. So for adhikari, this knowledge should be given. Only for the adhikari. Evam bhutaya. Iti tad evam adhikari anubandha nirupitaha. Established. Evam adhikari anubandha. Among the anubandha chatushtayam, the adhikari is already presented. Nirupitaha. Idanim, now Vishaya anubandham vyapadishyati. Now the author points out the next anubandha, which is Vishaya, subject matter. Vishayaha iti. Kshira niravat paraspara vibhinnayoho samanabhiharasya aikyashabdartatvat jiva brahmanoho api swarupataha bhinnayoho aikyam vishrivavaha iti shanka syat sa mabhut iti vyachaste shuddha chaitanyam iti. The author says in the definition of the Vishaya, Jiva Brahma Aikyam Shuddha Chaitanyam. Shuddha Chaitanyam, the word was there. Why the word is required? Jiva Brahma Aikyam is no, but he says it is Aikyam. It is not like Kshira Niravat Paraspara Vibhinnayoho. Usually, totally different, two different things like Kshira and Nira. Kshira, milk, Nira, water. Samana abhigarasya aika shabdartatvat. Samana abhigarasya is two things having the same nature. Aika shabdartatvat. Aika shabda is, that is the meaning of the word aika shabdartatvat. Jiva brahmanoho api, between Jiva and Brahma, tayoho api, swarupataha bhinnayoho aikyam vishribhavaha. Samana abhigaraha, what Kshira and milk both are liquid. They have this enjoy the same status of being the liquid, but the nature is different, but the status of both being the liquid. Therefore, Aika Shabdartatva, therefore Jiva Brahma also, there also have to be joined, to be made one. Vinnayo Aikyam iti Mishri Bhavaha. Therefore, to be mixed iti Shanka, iti doubt. The doubt is there. Samabhut, that when the doubt be not there. Therefore, the word Shuddha Chaitanyam, let the doubt be not there. Therefore, Yachaste, the author tells what Shuddha Chaitanyam iti. You don't have to mix up. like you mix water and milk. Here, it is not that type of mixing up. Here, in fact, there is no mixing up. It is Shuddha Chaitanyam. Swarupa. Swarupa of Jiva, Swarupa of Brahma is Chaitanyam. Therefore, no mixing involved like Kshira and Nira. Paraspara Vibhinna Yogo, Kshira Nira Bhat. Kshira Nira Paraspara Viroda. Paraspara, not Viroda, Paraspara Bhinna, different. Not Viroda. Paraspara Bhinna Yogo. Usually two different things. Kshira Nira, as they are mixed. Similarly, Jiva Brahma also should be mixed. No, that is not the meaning. That is not the Jiva Brahma Ikam. Therefore, the word Shuddha Chaitanyam. Therefore, the word Shuddha Chaitanyam iti uchyate. It is Shuddha Chaitanyam. Chaitanyasya Shuddhatvam Sarva Dharma Atitatvam Ekarasatvam. Chaitanyam is Shuddham eva. Then why Chaitanyasya Shuddha Chaitanyam? Chaitanyasya Shuddhatvam Sarva Dharma Atitatvam. It is above all dharma. It is above all dharma. And Ekarasatvam. It is Ekarasatvam, one homogeneous thing. It is the only thing. There is no other thing. Ekarasatvam. Sarva Dharma Atitatvam. It is above all dharma. It doesn't have any attributes. It is Shuddha Chaitanya means it is attributeless, free from attributes. Doesn't have any dharma as the object. An object is defined by its dharma. What is an object? An object is defined by its dharma, by its dimension, by its qualities, by its nature. But this Chaitanyam is Shuddha when we say not touched by any such descriptions. We cannot define. Therefore, Sarva Dharma Atitatvam Ekarasatvam. Then Nanu Katham Shuddha Chaitanyasya Vichar Vishayatvam Yavata Pragapi Vicharat Tat Swaprakasham Swayameva Avabhasate iti Ashankya Swarupena Avabhasamanatvapi Paripurna Satchidananda Pratyak Swarupataya Jnayamanatvat Vishayatva Upapattihi iti Avipretya Aha. A question is raised and then answered. Shuddha Chaitanya Vichar Vishayatvam. Shuddha Chaitanyam Atma, this Chaitanyam, Shuddha Chaitanyam, it is Saprakashatvat, Jnatameva. It is, therefore, Vicharasya Avasarha eva Nasti. Vichara Vishayatvam, even before. Iti, Swayameva Avabhasate, Saprakashatvat, Swayameva Avabhasate. Therefore, why should we inquire on this Shuddha Chaitanyam? It is self-evident. Atma is evident. It is self. Atma, self is self-evident. The self-evident self, why should be inquired upon? Because it is evident, self-evident. Therefore, iti ashanka, if the doubt is there, Swarupena Avabhasamanatve api, even though it is shining as oneself, but Paripurna Satchidananda Pratyak Swarupataya, that Paripurna Satchit Ananda, that Brahma, it is Pratyak Swarupataya. It is Pratyekatma, as Pratyekatmataya, Jnayamanatvat. It has to be known as Pratyekatma, that Paripurna Satchit Ananda. Therefore, Vishayatva Upapattihi. Therefore, it is tenable that it is the Vishaya which is to be inquired upon. It is a Vishaya which is to be inquired upon. Because even though the Atma, the self is self-evident, but it is Paripurna, it is complete, it is of the nature of Satchit Ananda, and it is Pratyak Swarupataya, it is Pratyekatma. The Brahma which is Satchit Paripurna Satchidananda, that Brahma is Pratyekatma iti, it has to be known. Therefore, Vishayaha asti. Therefore, this becomes a Vishaya. Therefore, Vishayasya Upapattihi asti iti aha. Therefore, it is tenable to have the subject matter the Vishaya, that is this Brahma is Pratyekatma, and that it has to be known. These are the nature of Paripurna Sachit Atma, Sachidananda Pratyak Swarupataya, Nyayamanatvat, it has to be known. Since it has to be known, therefore Vishaya is the Vishayasya Upapattihi, the tenability of the Vishaya is Abhipretya Aha. The tenability of Vishaya is there, therefore the author says Prameyam iti, it is to be Prameyam is it is to be known. Prameya to be known. Prameyatvam, that is a thing to be known. What is a thing? What is a thing? That Sachit Ananda Brahma is Pratyak Atma. It is Ajnatam. Therefore, Prameyatvam Ajnatatvam. If it is Jnatam, then it cannot be Vichara Vishaya. If it is already known, then it cannot become the Vichara Vishaya. It is Ajnat, it has got the status of being not known. Therefore, Prameya Vishaya, it is this Aikyam of Jiva and Brahma. It is Prameya. It is Prameya. It has the Prameyatva status. Ayam Bhavaha. This is the intention. Brahmatma Vastunoho Vishayasya Atyanta Aprasiddho Na Vichara Pravrittihi Sambhavati Uddeshya Vishaya Aprasiddhehe. Brahmatma Vastunoho Vishayasya Atyanta Aprasiddho. Vishayasya Atyanta Aprasiddho Na Vichara. If it is Brahmatma Vastunoho Vishayasya, the Vishaya of this Brahmatma Vastu, Brahmatma Vastu, Vastunoho Vishayasya Atyanta Prasiddho. Prasiddha means Jnata. If it is Atyanta Aprasiddha, if it is not completely known, then Vichara Pravrittihi Na Sambhavati. You cannot inquire upon something which is completely not known. You can inquire a thing only when it is known, not completely known. You see an object, you don't know what it is, therefore inquiry possible. You cannot inquire upon something which is completely unknown. Therefore, Atyanta Aprasiddho Vichara Pravrittihi Na Sambhavati. Therefore, Uddeshya Vishaya Aprasiddhehe. Uddeshya Vishaya Aprasiddh, because the Vishaya is completely Ajnata, therefore Vichara Pravrittihi Na Sambhavati. With regard to the Brahmatma Vastu, if it is not completely Ajnatam, if it is completely Ajnatam, then Vichara Pravrittihi Na Sambhavati, because it is not known. Tata Yathavat Prasiddho Cha Na Vichara Pravrittihi Anupayogat. If it is Prasiddha Vishaya, Jnata Vishaya, then it is not proper Vichara Pravrittihi. Vichara is useless. You don't inquire upon a thing which is already known. So Vichara Pravrittihi Anupayogat Prasiddho Yathavat Prasiddho Vishaye Vichara Pravrittihi Na Anupayogat Na Bhavati. Not required. Vicharaha Na Karaniyaha Jnata Vishaye. Ajnata Vishaye Vicharaha Na Bhavati. Jnata Vishaye Vicharaha Na Karaniyaha. Therefore, in something which is known at the same time not completely known, as we saw in Panchadashi. Bane api abanam eva. Then only vichara is required. Vichara is for knowing, understanding a thing as it is correctly. Tatacha kenachid rupena prasiddham brahmatma vastu uddishya vicharena tadyathatmyam nirneyam. Some of it is prasiddha. Some of it is known, not completely known. Brahmatma Vastu Uddeshya Vicharena that Yatatmam Nirnayam, that Yatatmam, then that is this, the Swarupa of that Yatatmam. It is Nirnayam, it is to be known, it is to be proved, it is to be established of a known Vicharena by inquiry. Brahmatma Vastu Uddeshya Prasiddham, Kenachit Rupena Prasiddham. The meaning is, if it is completely Aprasiddha, Vichara Pravrittihi Na Bhavati. If it is Prasiddha, then Vichara Pravritti anupayoga. It is useless. Kenachid rupena, some of it is prasiddha, but not completely. Therefore, that has to be known, that you can arrive at Nirnayam, you can arrive at the nature of that, Yatatmyam, the nature, the Swarupa of that, only by Vichara. Vicharena, Nirnayam, that is Nishchayam, Nirnayam, it has to be known. The nature of that to be arrived at only by Vichara. Vicharena, Yatatmyam, Brahmavastunoho, Yatatmyam Nirnayam. Tadiga Brahmapadasya, Niratishaya, Magatpavati, Samanyena Prasiddhatvat, Atmapadasya cha Pratichi Samanyena Prasiddehe, Ayamatma Brahma Ityadu, Samabi Vyahara Api Apatataha Prasiddehe, Tad Visheshasya cha Parokshya Sadvayatvat Anadikaranatwasya, Yegendriya Manobuddhi Prana Ahankriti Vilakshana Tat Sakshi Pratyak Abhinna Sachidananda Advaya Brahma Rupasya Cha Aprasaddehe Samanitaha Prasiddhavastu Uddeshena Tat Vishesha Nirdharanaya Vichara Pravrittihi Upapattihi iti. Vichara Pravrittihi is Upapattihi. Upapattihi, it is tenable that Vichara Pravritti, the inquiry upon this Vishaya. That is Brahmapadam, and this Atmapadam. Tatu Tvam Asi in the Mahavakyam, or any Mahavakyam, Agam Brahma Asmi. That Brahmapadam, Brahma is Niratishaya Magatva. That which is Niratishaya, it is unsurpassable. Niratishaya Magatvavati, that which has the Magatvavati, Brahma. Brahma, Samanyena Prasiddhatvat, Samanyena is Shastrena. Brahma iti, Jagatthana Brahma, that Samanyena Prasiddha. Samanyena Prasiddhatvat. Tadvat Atmapadasyapi. Atmapadasya is Pratichi, that is Pratikatma, Samanyena Prasiddhehe. Generally it is Samanya Prasiddhi. Samanya Prasiddhi is there for Brahmapada, for the word Brahma. Samanya Prasiddhi is there for Atmapada. And Ayamatma Brahma Ityadu, when Samabi Vyahara Raikyasya Apatataha Prasiddhehe, when they are equated by the Mahavakya Ayamatma Brahma, Tad Visheshasya cha Parokshya Sadvayatvat Anadikaranasya Degendriya Manobuddhi Pranaham Kriti Vilakshana Tat Sakshi Pratyak Abhinna Sachidananda Advaya Brahma Swarupasya cha Prasiddhehe. Samanya Prasiddhi is there for Brahmapada. Samanya Prasiddhi is there for Atmapada. But that is the Atma, Pratyekatma, this which is Deha, Indriya, Manaha, Buddhihi, Prana, Ahankriti. Ahankriti is Ahankara. From all this, it is Vilakshana, different from this. Tat Sakshi, it is Sakshi Chaitanyam. It is Pratyak, it is Pratyekatma, which is Abhinna, not different from Sachidanandam, Advaya Brahma, Rupatvasya. That is Aprasiddhi. That Ayam Atma Brahma, Brahmapadasya Samanya Prasiddhi, Atmapadasya Samanya Prasiddhi, but both are not different. That is Samanyena Aprasiddhi. Therefore, that Aprasiddhi Vishaye, therefore, through the Prasiddha Vishaya, Aprasiddhi Vishaya, to ascertain the Aprasiddhi Vishaya, the Vichara is tenable. Vichara Pravrittihi, Upapattihi. All these are in answer to the question how this can be inquired, how Vichara Pravritti is possible, is required. How Vichara Pravritti is, why Vichara Pravritti is required, not how, why Vichara Pravritti is required. Even though Brahmapada has got Samanya Prasiddhi, Atmapada has got Samanya Prasiddhi, but Tayogo Ekatvam, it is Aprasiddhi. That is therefore tad vishesha nirdaranaya, to ascertain that vishesha, that is aikyam, that is the vishesha, vichara pravrittihi upapattihi. Vichara is tenable. Or yadva parokshataha prasiddham brahmatma vastu uddishya tat swarupa sakshatkaraya vichara pravrittihi upapattihi iti. Or parokshataha siddham, that it is siddham, not aparokshataha, it is parokshataha. It is parokshataha siddham brahmatma vastu uddishya. In the beginning, that it is Brahma can never be paroksha. It is nitya paroksha. Even if you take parokshataha prasiddham, it is parokshataha, paroksha jnanam. Even if it is paroksha jnanam, this Brahmatma vastu, that swarupa sakshatkara, that Brahma is agamasmi. For that, vichara pravritti is upapattihi eva, it is tenable. Parokshataha yat vishayam prasiddham, that vishaya, that swarupa, that swarupa sakshatkara, that to make that paroksha vishaya as a sakshat, it's evident, vichara pravrittihi. Vichara is required. Therefore, vichara pravrittihi upapattihi. Vichara is tenable. Vichara is required. Even for making the paroksha vishaya to as your sakshatkara, to bring that paroksha vishaya, the prasiddha paroksha vishaya, brahmatma vastu uddishya, that prasiddha paroksha, that swarupa sakshatkara, to understand the swarupa of that vichara pravrittihi is tenable. Anyway, the vichara pravritti, vichara is required. Anyway, the vichara is required. Vichara is required for sakshatkaraya. Sakshatkara is to make it as sakshat. Make it into a aparoksha vishaya. It is always aparoksha. Atma is aparoksha. Brahma is shastrena veditam. Brahma, Atma. Dayoho aikyam, that is the sakshatkara, that is aparoksha jnanam. Therefore, parokshataha yat siddham tat aparokshataya, to make it the aparoksha, vichara pravrittihi is upapattihi, vichara is tenable. Vichara is the purpose of here. Why do we need vichara? Kimartam vicharaha karaniyaha. That is why he says. You cannot just take a word, sentence, who am I, and do vichara. Not possible. Who am I? You am I, only do vichara. I am is there. You just keep repeating the sentence like a mantra. It will not lead you anywhere. The swarupa of I am, that has to be known. Who am I? And that alone cannot, even if you cannot be known just by who am I, that is not self-inquiry. Self-inquiry is Shastra inquiry is self-inquiry. Atma Vichara is Shastra Vichara. Without Shastra Vichara, there is no who am I is not possible. Who am I, if you do, from body you will travel. From body, then where? Up to where? And if you don't know Shastram, then there is no negation possible. This Annamaya Kosha is not me. This Pranamaya Kosha is not me. There is no possibility of negating that which is not you. All these koshas are me, but I am not any of them. Therefore, that who am I without Shastram, it will not lead anywhere. Therefore, this with regard to Pratyagatma, this neti, not this is involved. That this Atma Vichara, that is only through possible through Shastram. Shastra Vichara. That Atma is not different from Brahma, and that Brahma is Brahma Sakshatkara, Atma Sakshatkara, that Swarupa Sakshatkara, Vichara is required. Therefore, Vichara is Upapati, that will come. That Vichara, the inquiry is, therefore, it is tenable. The knowledge is only through the inquiry. Therefore, that Brahma is Agam Atmi, for that Atma Sakshatkara, Swarupa Sakshatkara, without Vichara, not possible. Therefore, Vichara is possible. Vicharasya upapattihi. Vichara upapattihi asti. Vicharana eva jnanam. So the author says Vichara is tenable. Why he says this vichara is tenable? The Vishaya being there, that Vishaya is Vishayasya vichara upapattihi. Vichara pravrittihi asti. Vichara pravrittehe upapattihi asti. If it is not a subject matter available for inquiry, like who am I, then it will not lead you anywhere. You will stuck there. Therefore, vichara pravritti upapattihi asti iti. Tatata shrutihi vadati. Atma va are drashtavyah, shrotavyah, mantavyah, nididhyahitya iti atma sakshatkaram anudhya, having presented the atma sakshatkara. Atma, areva atma should be drashtavyah, should be seen, should be shrotavyah, should be listened to, should be mantavyah, should be reflected upon. Mananam kartavyam, nididhyasitavyah, nididhyasam kartam iti tadartyena manana nididhyasanabhyam pala upakaryabhyam saha shravanam anushteyam vidatte. It directs that shravanam should be done tadartyena to make the atma, to have the atma, to enjoy the atma sakshatkara. Having presented the atma sakshatkara, iti atma sakshatkaram anudhya atma va are dashtavya shottaviti tadartyena. For that purpose, manana nididhyasanabhyam pala upakaryabhyam, for the sake of the palam, jnana palam, for that upakarya is this manana nididhyasana. Manana and nididhyasana, they are upakarya, they are is sadhana, supporting sadhana. Shravanam is followed by mananam and nididhyasana. Therefore, manana nididhyasanabhyam saha shravanam anushteyam vidatte. The Shastram ordains shravanam followed by mananam and nididhyasanam. For what? For phala. For the jnana, for the palam. And palam in the form of knowing. Therefore, phala upakaryabhyam. Upakarya referring to this manana and nididhyasana. Manana nididhyasana is the upakarya. Shravanam followed by mananam and nididhyasana. Shravanam followed by mananam and nididhyasana. Therefore, they are the upakarya. Upakarya. Upakarya is this mananam and nididhyasana. Upakarya. Iti. And the author he quotes a shloka. My shloka. Shrotavyah shrutivakyebyah. Shrutivakyebyah shrotavyah. Mantavyascha upapattibihi. Matvacha satatam dhyayah ete darshana hetavah. This is the hetu, this is the cause for darshanam. What darshanam? This atma sakshatkaram, atma darshanam. For that, what is that? Shrotavyah. Shrutivakyebyah shrotavyah. Should be listened to the Shrutivakya. Should be listened to the words of the Shastram. Shrutivakyebyah, from the Shruti Vakya, Shrotavyah, this Atma is to be listened to be heard. Mantavyah, mantavyascha upapattibihi. Mantavyascha, for mantavyah, what is heard, for its upapatti, for its mantavya, what is heard should be mantavya, should be reflected upon. For why this mantavya? Because there may be pramana shanka, prameya shanka. Therefore, upapattibihi, mantavya, what is heard, that has to be reflected upon. And how you upapattibihi? By reasoning. Upapatti is, that's what mananam is. Upapatti is reasoning. You have to reason out. You have to give reasons for your questions. Give answers for your questions. Upapattibihi, by reasoning, by analyzing ityartha. Upapatti is analyze, by analysis. What is heard should be analyzed upon to remove the possible doubts with regard to pramanam and with regard to the prameya. With the assumption that adhikari is perfect. The adhikari is there and prameya shanka, pramana shanka is there. Therefore, with the upapatti, with the logical reasoning, analysis, with the yukti, etc., Shruti Sammata yukti, mantavyaha, mananam karaniyam. Matva, having done that, satatam, always, Dhyayaha, this Atma should be meditated upon. That is required for Nishta. Dhyayaha is Nididhyasanam. Ete, these three, Shamana, Manana, Nididhyasanam. Ete, Darshana Heta, this is the Hetu for Darshanam. Darshanam of what? Atma Darshanam, Brahma Darshanam, Aham Brahma Asmi iti, that Aikya Jnanaya Hetuhu Bhavati Ityartaha. Iti. Next paragraph that also I'll read quickly and give the gist of what it says, so that Vishaya is completed. Nanu Pradhanadinam api Kapila Kanadhadi Smriti Siddhanam Vedanta Vakya Vishayatvat Katam Jiva Brahmaikasya Vishayatva Sankirtinam iti Tatra aha Tatra eva iti. In the definition of Vishaya, the author said Tatra eva iti Sarva Vedantanam Tat Paryatiti. That Tatra, that is Nanu Pradhanadinam Pradhana Kapila Kanada. Kapila and Kanada. Kapila is the Darshanika of Sankhya Mata, and Kanada Vaisheshika Mata. These are all Dvaita Mata. For them, the realities are two, Purusha and Prakriti. Purusha and Prakriti. Prakriti has got another name, Pradhana. Even in Gita, also, certain aspects of Sankhya is in Vedanta. The Gita is Vedanta. Certain aspects of Sankhya, we take the Srishti aspect, we accept a Srishti concept. We take Srishti concept of Sankhya for our interpretation, for the interpretation. For Vedanta, we take. That's why Sankhya is closer to Vedanta, but not closer when we say that the gap. The gap is there means we have to dismiss Sankhya. So Srishti aspect we borrow from Sankhya. Vedanta borrows Srishti aspect, the Srishti part, the method of presenting the Srishti, explaining the Srishti, the creation. The Vedanta borrows from Sankhya. So, but Sankhya is Dvaita Darshana. Vedanta Advaita Darshana. Huge difference. The difference, when we say close means there is a gap, there's a difference. The difference is so huge. The difference is as much difference as that between the finite and the infinite. Two infinite also becomes finite only. There is no, the difference is not so small, that between finite and finite. It is so huge that makes all the difference. So this Dvaita Darshana, for them, Prakriti and Pradhana, two things are there. So Pradhanadinam api Kapila, Kanada, iti Smriti Siddhanam, Vedanta Vakya Vishayatvat, Katam Jiva Brahmaikyasya Vishayatvam Sankirtanam iti Tatra aha. So this Kapila, Kanada, and also other Darshanika, they are all committed. Their ashrams are committed to prove the Pradhana, to prove the Pradhana. Therefore, with Siddhanam, Vedanta Vaki Vishayatvat, Katam Jiva Brahmaikyatva, how do you say that since they are committed in proving the Pradhana, then Jiva Brahmaikyasya Vishayatvam Sankirtanam Katam iti? How do you say that the commitment of the Vedanta is Jiva Brahmaikyam, the Tatparya of Vedanta is Jiva Brahmaikyam? How do you say that? Therefore, Tatra eva iti. Tatra is Vishaye, Tasmin Vishaye eva, Jiva Brahmaikya Vishaye eva Tatparyam asti. Tatra eva iti. Upakramopasamharadi Samharadibihi Lingaihi Vedanta Tatpare Nirupyamane Pratyak Swarupe Brahmani eva Pariyavasana Darshanat Pradhanadeshu cha Adarshanath Brahmaiva Vedanta Vishyaha na Pradhanadihi ityartaha. By Upakrama Shadlinga, Upakramopasamharaha, that 6 lingas are there. It's a method of Mimamsa, inquiring into the words, the words of the Shastram, the Vakya of the Shastram. Vakya, therefore the words. Inquiring into the Vakya of the Shastram is done by the technique called Shadlinga. Upakramopasamharaha. Upakrama is the Upakrama is introduction. Upakrama. Upakrama and Samhara. Samhara is conclusion. So Upakrama, Samhara, then repetition of the same Abhyasa, and there are 6 lingas are the 6 indicators we say. Upakramopasamhara. That shloka I'll tell you in the next class. Upakramopasamharaha. That is Shad lingas, 6 lingas are there. 6 lingas are adopted or by 6 lingas, by the words are analyzed. The words are analyzed. The vacuum of the Shastram are analyzed. And the Tatparyam of the Shastram is presented. Upakramopasamharaha abhyaso purvatha palam arthavadopapattischa lingam tatparya nirnaye. That is a shlokam. Okay. Tatparyam, linga tatparyam. Linga means indicators. 6-fold indicators. Upakrama is introduction, the topic. Upasamhara is conclusion. Upakrama upasamharaha. Abhyasa is repeating, like in Chandogya Upanishad. Tattvamasi Shetaketo, Tattvamasi Shetaketo iti. The same vakya, again it is reiterated, repeated. And apurvata, the topic must be apurvata. And it must be have a palam, the result. And which are all the arthavada vakyas that are also glorifying passages in the Veda, glorifying lines, glorifying passages. There may be some glorifying words that also have to be identified. So by the 6-fold, the method, techniques, the Shadlingas is used to analyze the vakyas of the Vedanta. It's called Mimamsa. Mimamsa is inquiry. So with the 6 linga, Shadlinga, you investigate the lines of the Vedanta to arrive at a Tatparyam. Lingam Tatparya Nirnaye. Lingam Tatparya, Shadlingam, it is for the purpose of establishing the Tatparya. So what is the main topic of the Vedanta to arrive at? The 6 lingas are used. Introducing the topic and completing and the final conclusion. So introduction, conclusion. The topic should be same. In between, that is highlighted again and again. And that Vishaya is Apurvata, which is unprecedented Vishaya, and it has got a result Pala. And what are all the Arthavada glorifying passages that all has to be analyzed. Therefore, this analysis of the Vakya to the Shadlinga, it is for the purpose of establishing the Tatparya. Therefore, Upakrama Upasamharadivihi Lingaihi Vedanta Tatparye Nirupyamane. When the Vedanta Tatparya is established by the application of this 6-fold, the lingas, Shadlinga, Pratyak Swarupe Brahmaneva, and this finally culminate in the Brahma, which is Pratyakatma. Pratyak Brahmanyeva Paryavasad Darshanat. Therefore, Pradhanadishu cha Adarshanat. Pradhanadishu cha Adarshanat. Not in Pradhana. They don't have, the Shastram doesn't have commitment in proving the Pradhana, not Prakriti. Shastram have commitment in proving the Aikyam. Therefore, Pradhanadishu cha Adarshanat. Because Pradhana, etc., it is not presented. Brahma eva Vedanta Vishayaha. Brahma is the Vedanta Vishayaha. Na Pradhanadihi Ityasa. That is why the word Tatra. The word Tatra is used in the Vishaya is for proving, is used to show that Tatra, the word is used to show that Vishaya is not Pradhana, etc. The Vishaya is Aikyam of Jiva and Brahma, Tatra. Therefore, Tatacha Shruti Smriti Bhavataha. Also, the Shruti Smriti Bhavataha, they are there for what? Sarve Veda Yat Padamamananti, Katopanishad. All the Vedas, they culminate in what? They culminate in presenting the fact this Jiva Brahma Aikyam. That is Shastra, that is Shruti Vakyam. Sarve Veda Yat Padam Amananti. That is where this the Upadesha starts in Kathopanishad. The Yamadharmaraja, his Upadesha starts with saying Sarve Veda Yat Padam Amananti Om Iti. He says Om. The Upadesha which starts with this word, Sarve Veda Yat Padam Amananti Tapam Sarvani Chayat Vadanti Adichanto Brahmacharyam Charanti Tatte Padam Sangrahena Bradimi Om Iti Etat. He starts with Upadesha in the first Adhyaya, second Valli. The mantra, 15th mantra. From there he starts Etat Devaksharam Brahma. So, quoting the Shruti Vakya. This is Shruti Vakya. Next, Smriti also. So, all these Vakyas are quoted to show that Vedanta has got Tatparya. Tatparya in Aikyam, in the Vishaya Aikyam. Vedaishcha Sarvai Ragameva Vedyaha. That's from Gita. Vedaishcha Sarvai Ragameva Vedyaha. Vedanta Veda Videva Chakam. Iti 15th chapter. So Vedaishcha Sarvaihi Agam Eva Vedyaha. Through all the Vedas, what is to be known is Agam. Agam is Atma Swarupam. Swarupa of me. That alone is to be known. That is a Vedyaha, Prameyaha, Nyatavyaha. So that is Atma is to be known, not Pradhanadi. Therefore, the Tatparyam of the Vedanta is not Pradhanadi. Pradhanadi na. Therefore, Tatra Eva. That is why the word Tatra Eva. Evakara also it is there. Evakara is there to show Tatra Eva only in that. In what? In Jiva Brahma Aikyam. That Aikyam in terms of Shuddha Chaitanyam, Tatra Eva. Only in that Vedanta has got a Tatparya. By saying that, you are dismissing the other darshana. Other darshanas, they say Pradhana is the Tatparya of the Shastra. Shastras have got the Tatparya in establishing Pradhana, Prakriti. Kapila Kanada, they say that is dismissed. That we dismiss by saying Tatra Eva. That every word is interpreted by Tikakara. That is the job of the Tikakara. What the author says, what the words the author use, they are proved. They are proved. They are proved why they are used, the purpose, why they are used, what is the intended meaning behind the words. All these are established by the Tikakara. Why Evakara is that also you have to show. Tatra Eva is enough. Why? Tatra itself is enough. Tatra Vedantanam Tatparya. Tatra Eva. Evakara is Nirdharanartham. It is to ascertain only that. Therefore, Tatra Eva, that Evakara is dismisses the other matas, other darshana. Vaisheshika, Sankhya. Once Sankhya itself, if it is dismissed, then other darshana stands dismissed, because Sankhya is the most powerful darshana. If you defeat Sankhya, other darshanas stands defeated. That is why in the Brahma Sutra also, Vyasacharya writes many sutras to dismiss Sankhya, because by the Pratana Valla Nyaya, if you defeat the most strongful person, the other people stands defeated. So take the strong person you defeat, then other people stands defeated. So when Sankhya is defeated, other darshanas stands dismissed. Therefore, here the author says the Tatra Eva is Evakara is to dismiss the views of other Darshanikas, like Kapila, Kanada, etc. Then comes the next Vishaya, next Anubandha, which is Sambandha. We will see that in the next class. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Dhanyavadaha.